What's up, everyone? It's Trainer Dell, and in this video I have for you my Final Fantasy Opus blue yellow deck. Originally I just wanted to I don't know, fanboy from Final Fantasy 4. I've been playing it on the DS version, and I just really like the story. I haven't beaten it yet, but I really enjoy Cecil and the gang. Um, so yeah, definitely wanted to build a deck around Cecil and Rosa. And I was gonna go mono blue, but I'm like, I can throw in Yang and Rydia, and so yeah, that's why I added yellow into the mix. So yeah, we can just go right into it. Um, one of the level 5, cost 5 Cecil just summons or abilities your opponents must choose Cecil if possible. So start off with the forwards. Maybe zoom out a little more so I can have more space. So yeah, Cecil's here, just one off. 3 Paromes. Basically, as an EX burst, when Parome is put into the field on the break zone, then choose a summon in your break zone and add it to your hand. Just a 2, just a little forward. So yeah, I'm gonna go I wanted Cecil in the front, or Cecil, however you guys want to say the name, Cecil or Cecil. I start him the 5, and then I'm gonna go upwards. This one I'm probably gonna change if better cards I can get for it. I think Opus 13 is gonna have another little Cecil, the yellow one, but for right now, just 3 knights, just 3 little forwards here, and just forwards is forming a party with knight don't receive any damage. So that's why it's here, especially with Porom, a 2000. You know, if they link up, if they party attack, then guess what? She won't get damage. He'll protect her. That's kind of like what I put him in there for. 3 of these Rosa, mainly because if you have Cecil on the board as a forward, or anywhere, even like the backup Cecil, you get to draw a card, but also to discard 1 card to draw 1 card helps you go through the deck. And she has teleport. Choose any number of characters you control, return them to your hand, and you don't do it once per turn, but it can help if you're afraid your opponent's gonna use a summon or something to break or use an ability. It can help save you. And then 3 of the, what are these, 4 Crystal Point 4s, Cecil. And if you control 2 or more category 4 forwards other than Cecil, then he gains 200 or 2k and Brave. And it's 0 cost, but choose 1 forward you control other than himself. And during this turn, the next time that forward would be dealt damage, reduce it by 4k, and then he takes 4k. So, he's doing the Brave thing. That's yeah, right? That's his cover ability in the game. So I think that's really cool. I do like that a lot. And then Theodore. All right, to be honest, like I said, I've been playing Final Fantasy IV and enjoying it. I didn't even know there was a sequel. I'm seeing this character. I'm like, yo, Theodore, who the heck is this? And why does he need Cecil and Rosa? And I'm like, oh man. And this art, I've never seen that one, and that's from the After Years. So I learned about it. Dull 1 active card named Cecil and Rosa, and both have to be forwards, and you can play this onto the field. Yeah, and you can use this ability during your turn, and if this is in the break zone, so if you discard it for cost or anything like that, then yeah, it's a way to bring them back. Then we got 3 Ursula, and basically if you have Yang, then she gains 3k attack or 3k power. She has Twin Wing Frenzy, and that's choose 1 forward, deal it 9k, and you can only do it if you have Yang, so a little reliant on Yang. I'll put her down here maybe. 3 Rydia forwards. Yeah, she's a summoner. The category 4 forwards other than Rydia get 1k power and Brave, so I like that a lot, especially when it comes to Ursula, because Yang already gets that ability if Ursula's on board, but yeah, she just helps everybody else get it. Yeah, when Rydia enters the field, if you control 4 or more category 4 characters, you may search for 1 summon of a cost of 1 and add it to your hand. So it's an alright ability. I play a few, what is that? Cost 1 cards. I guess that's it, right? Cost. So cost 3 Cecil in yellow. Whenever you receive damage, choose 1 forward your opponent controls and deal it 5k. The reason I have 2 is because I put 1 in the folder. That's really much it. Maybe I would take out 1 Rydia and add in 1 extra Cecil, but yeah, I kind of want to play more of the blue ones more than this one, but this one is still really good. 3 Yang, my boy Yang. Sometimes when I play him, I think of Christina Yang from Grey's Anatomy. I don't know why. But yeah, if you control Ursula, this gains 1k power and brave. And yeah, when it enters the field, you can play Ursula from your hand. So mainly try to get him out. And if you have Ursula, then she just comes on out. He just does kick. I just think that's funny. Normal kick. Deal damage equal to half of Yang's power to all forwards your opponent's controls. And then round to the nearest 1,000. I just think that's super funny. So he'll be like 9k, and then with this he'll be like 10, so he can deal 5,000 to everybody just with a kick. I know that's his ability in the game, like you do kick and he charges it up, but like on card form, it's like it just makes me laugh. I was playing 2 of all of this, and then I just kind of cut it for 1 off, because originally it was gonna be mono blue, and then I added in the yellow into it, so just like it's gonna be weird kind of ratios. I think if I did go into like a mono blue, I'd play more multiples, but Perome is here. The cost 2 backup. When Perome enters the field, discard a card from your hand, and if the discard card is category 4, just draw a card. But if it's a 4 card, then you draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. So, you know, you get to see more. And just break her to choose 1 forward, and it protects 2k damage. Amo, I don't even know her name. She but you know, she's the girl from the future. Her backup is you can put her into the break zone and choose 1 auto ability or action ability that has 1 target, and choose another target instead. But it has to be a legal target. But it's kind of cool. Protects 1 thing. Yuna, because we play a few summons, but a lot of them are like level 1. So she can't make the cost 0. So that was an easy cut, just to leave 1, because still I think I have like 2 summons that are like, I think one of them's like 6 and one's 3, so it makes 1 2, so you only have to discard 1 blue card, and then the 6th one, a little awkward. We got White Mage, just an easy simple effect of put White Mage into the break zone and activate all forwards you control. So these all probably would be like 2 to 3 if it was a mono blue. Arya, and if you don't control any forwards, Arya from 3 does not activate during your active phase, and you know, dull her to all forwards you control, gain 1,000 power until end of turn. I don't know if I'd run another one of that, just because that whole effect, yeah, it's whatever's. 3 of Leonora, and this is mainly the EX burst, also to like when you play it to search for Palom or Perome, and in here we have Perome, so that's why I don't mind just playing 1, because she can just search for it. So yeah, 3 of those. Put down here. 1 of the cost 4 Rosa. And when this enters the field, you may search for 1 card named Cecil and add it to your hand. So I like that. And choose 1 forward during the turn. The next damage dealt is reduced by 1,000 instead. And if the forward is card named Cecil, she protects him for 3k instead. So just 1 of, because I think I'd rather have the forwards on like the field rather than her, the backup, but you know, still pretty all right. 3 Luca, so he can just break himself fool, but he can choose 1 backup of cost 3 or less in the break zone and play it to the field. So you can kind of like use some of these effects another time, like White Mage, Amo, and Perome, because yeah, they're 3 or less, which is another reason why like I don't want to run doubles, because if anything, if they're in the break zone, then Luca can just get it back. 2 Rydias. So yeah, when Rydia enters the field, you may search for 1 summon and add it to your hand. So that's really good. 2 of her. 1 Minor, which I think he's like a yellow staple. But yeah, when he enters the battlefield, choose 1 backup in your break zone and add it to your hand. Just really good. To just have card advantage, and you can put Minor to your break zone, choose 1 of forwards in your break zone and add it to your hand. So easy way to recur things, which is another reason why like I didn't need to run doubles of any of the girls up in front. But yeah, like looking at this deck, I kind of find it funny that it's like a lot of female leads right there. I mean, Knight will probably get changed out, but I was like, man, the girls get it done, I guess. 1 Leviathan, just all water forwards, gain 2k power. 3 Siren to choose 1 water forward and gains 4k. Which, I mean, this is that's why I said like originally it was gonna be a mono blue deck. That's why a lot of this is just helps water forwards. But like, yo, Yang and Ursula are strong. They don't really need the power boost, but I guess the little ones like Parome and Knight, you know, they could get a little boost. Famfrit, draw 1 card, but if your opponent has received 5 points of damage or more, draw 2 cards instead. So it just replaces itself. Yeah, then the cost 3 Leviathan here. Choose 1 of the 3 following. Choose a forward, return it to its owner's hand. Choose an action ability, cancel it, or during this turn, the forward you control doesn't. The forwards you control don't receive any damage from summons, so it can help you in a pinch. Then Sildra, I would assume more. But yeah, choose up to 2 forwards your opponent controls and just return them to the owner's hands. Very simple effect. Can, I hope, save me in a pinch. But yeah, so that's mainly from when it was a like mono blue. If you guys have any like suggestions for this deck, like I wanted to keep it to spirit of Final Fantasy IV, but I didn't mind having like, you know, like backups and stuff that I guess help me out because it's kind of, I don't know, I think the deck's a bit janky and whatnot. But let me know what you guys think. What upgrades, where to go. Maybe if I should just make it mono blue entirely. So yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.